Hello ladies and gentlemen, a Demonic Intellect Dark Reviewer here, and well, because of Link's coming out in about 11-12 weeks from now, I thought I'll show off my vanilla Performapal deck in case you don't want to run Links with it. Run Links in this format straight away, if you want to just see how they go. So I thought, give this guy a show to you. The reason why I call it vanilla Performapal is you don't need a Pendulum engine with it. You can run Pendulum cards with this if you want. I chose not to because I despised the Performapal Pendulum engine. I use them in other decks, but it's not good enough in my opinion to be a deck. Makes sense, I don't care. But it really works really well and it helps in really decent combos. So first, start off with one copy, a Sleight Hand Magician. You can run this at 2 if you want. You can special summon this by attributing a single Performapal that isn't a Pendulum monster. So it works really well with the deck, and when you can discard one card, destroy any card on the field. There's no downside with it. Next, I run triple Odd Eye Saber. This is my favourite card in the deck, and it's your main power source in the main deck itself, because you can tribute any light monster on the field and send an Odd Eyes Dragon from your deck to the graveyard. And you can special summon this with no price. Plus, when it destroys a monster by battle, you can destroy another monster your opponent controls and it doesn't target. So that's field clearance with no problem whatsoever. Next, I run triple Odd Eyes Dragon. You can swap this out for Odd Eyes Pendulum if you want, but I found Odd Eyes Dragon works better in the deck. I prefer it and it's a lot easier to use in the game in my opinion. Next, I run triple Performapal Uni. Once per turn during the main phase, if this is summoned, you can special summon a level 3 or lower Performapal from your deck, in attack, well from your hand even, in attack position. But as you only run one other Performapal with this in a set, you never really need to run any other Performapals. And also has a banishing effect, you don't take any battle damage from the next attack. But you need to banish her and a Performapal. Next, I run triple Performapal Corn. This is a searcher for your Odd Eyes. See, once per turn you can change her and any other Performapal to defense mode, and then you can stop them. I'm doing pretty much anything, but in price you get to search out an Odd Eyes Dragon from your deck to your hand, that includes Saber, and get it to your hand, then easy special summon, so it's an easy combo with the deck for no price. And this also has a banishing effect from the graveyard. You can banish her and another Performapal and you gain 500 life points. I know, huge increase, but it's still a good thing to have if you're running low. Next, I run double Performapal Trick Clown. Trick Clown is just mainly a discarding engine, really. Essentially, the graveyard is something like Foolish Burial or Odd Eye Saber Dragon. And then you can essentially recall it back for an Xyz summon if you want to do it. Next, I run triple Performapal Trick Hatter, or Hat Tricker, or whatever you like to call it. It's a really good card in this deck with special summoning, and you can make some quick summons really easy with it, and you can make Xyz. That's the only reason, nothing more, nothing less. Well, except for absorbing damage from Trick Clown. Next, double Monk, because Monk, why not? This next card here you can swap out for anything you want. I prefer this one myself, which is Assault Hound. When it is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon any number of Assault Dogs from your deck to your side of the field. That includes itself, so you send one away, you'll get 2 free monsters ready for an Xyz next turn, or you can go into one and then they can destroy and you get another one. There's no downside with it, so... and it's quick and easy to clear out your deck. And that's it for all the monsters. Next to the spells and traps, I've got triple Tenki. You can run this at 2 or 3, but I got a bad feeling it's going to get hit soon. Don't ask me why, I just have a really bad feeling in the back of my head. So I would recommend trying to find something to run instead of Tenki if it does get hit. Next, one Scapegoat. This is just good for filling up the field if you need defense for anything. Next, one Pot of Duality. One instant. You can run this at double or triple. I like to only run one with a deck. Next for the spell card, which I will actually use in every deck the moment links come out, Ground Collapse. Now, many of you might not have heard of this, but essentially you can close off 2 monster card zones from your opponent. But it doesn't state what monster card zones. We don't know if the ruling is going to change with it when links come out, saying we can't use on the extra monster zone. But if we can use this on the extra monster zone, you can lock off your opponent from using any links. So you could have a lot of fun using that when the new rulings come out. Next, double twin twisters. You can run Galaxy Cyclones, MST, any destruction you want here. I prefer twin twisters for discarding. And last of all for the spells, one Foolish. Next for the traps, one Call of the Haunted, double Pinpoint Guard, one Fiendish Chain, one Strike, and one Warning. Now the reason why I show them all like that is quite literally one reason. You can run whatever you want at that point. Traps you don't even need to care about really in this deck. You can run whatever you want. But next for the monsters in the extra deck, one Restrict. Well, let me make this clear very quickly. The extra deck is up to your opinion. This is what I run because I prefer it. But as I said, one Restrict, one Norden, one Vortex. You might be asking why I'm running this. You'll see from the next cards. One Meteor Blast. I run double Absolute, which can special summon any odd eyes from your graveyard. First, you would use one overlay unit to negate an attack, special summon an odd eyes from the graveyard. This isn't once per turn either, and it doesn't have the Utopia blow up effect. And then when it's destroyed, you can special summon any odd eyes from your extra deck. So you're set for any summon you need. Next, one Odd Eyes Raging, one Cowboy, one Ragnar Zero, one Dark Rebellion, one Trapeze Magician, and one Direwolf. But as I said, the extra deck is completely up to you, what you want to run. I can't really tell you what you prefer to run in your extra deck. You could even use this deck for when links come out, because you can make quite a lot of summons very easily with the deck. But anyway, that's my first deck of today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave in the comments below what you think you would prefer to run with it. And I'm hoping to get a couple of announcements out today as well, and my other 2 deck reviews. Thank you for watching, and this is Dark Reviewer signing out.